Hi Sagittarius, I'm Karma and this is Karma Light Reading. Thank you so much for coming to my channel and clicking on my video. If you are new here, please subscribe and like this video. If you're returning, thank you so much for your support. I'm new here to YouTube and I really appreciate all the support. I'm having a lot of fun being here. You'll also find in the description a link to my Etsy page. If you're interested in booking a private reading, please do so. There's also a link to my Facebook and to my Instagram, and I would love it if you guys would follow me on both. So let's go ahead and get started. This is Sagittarius reading for August 2019. So let's see what we have. Okay, so first message, I'm going to put it back in, but we'll talk about it, was acceptance. So there is a situation, the Spirit is saying they need you to accept it for what it is, okay? So I'm going to do another shuffle because they're kind of being funky. I did bless them, but let's see. So there is a situation where Spirit is saying stop over-analyzing it, Sagittarius. Stop trying to figure out all the steps and why can I not say that? Nooks and crannies? I totally was going to say crooks and nannies. So I don't know why. But you get the gist of what I'm saying. But don't overanalyze it and pick it apart. Spirit is saying just take it for what it is right there. This is what happened. This is what it is. What can you take from it? Leave what you don't want and keep it moving. Okay? So we're starting now. Spirit's throwing out. Okay. So you need to let your past go. Something happened that you're carrying around. This could be, it isn't. I don't know. Okay. This is not a long ago past. I don't feel like this is like a childhood thing that they're telling you to let go of. I feel like it's something kind of recent. Within the last 10 to 5 years, I'm seeing 105. So within the last 10 to 5 years, something has happened, Sagittarius, and you're still like holding on to it, and you need to let it go. Okay? It's holding you back because you're carrying something around with you in the now and in the future that is not supposed to be with you here in the now and in the future. Okay? Spirit is saying to please look past any errors, misunderstandings, or mistakes in that situation. Okay? Stop trying to put a blame on somebody. There's nobody to blame. There's nobody specifically to blame. And there's nothing to blame is what I'm hearing. It happened because it needed to happen. Whatever the situation was, you and the other party or other parties reacted, responded the only way that you knew how at that moment. Would you have done things differently now? Yes, but that's because it's now, right? Because you've been through something and you've learned from it. So now, if you're ever in a situation like that, again, you would handle it differently. But back then, it happened the way that it did because everybody involved handled it the only way that they knew how at that moment. So there really is nobody to blame because it was a learning situation all around for everybody involved, okay? And so that's why they really want you to look past any mistakes, misunderstandings, stop trying to play the blame game, and just infuse that MFer with love. Okay? They're asking you if you can to go to the ocean or to envision yourself being washed, cleansed by the ocean. I think there's some things that really need to be washed away from within you. I don't actually think you've ever done this before. Some of you probably have, so please don't take offense. But I'm really getting the feeling that this message is for some Sagittarians who have not released anything, who don't really understand the concept of that. So if you were brought to this reading and this is something new to you, welcome, because I'm really getting the feeling that this is somebody who doesn't quite know what that means as far as washing stuff off or letting it go. Okay? So we're going to get more into that. I believe they're telling me to pull more cards. So I think that that explanation will come with it. So keep that in mind. The other message is that Spirit is saying now is the time. This is a perfect time. They're about to open doors for you. And it's like they're telling you, please do not delay or procrastinate. There's so many things that are ripe for the picking right now for you. And everything and everyone is on Sagittarius' side right now to make a positive outcome. Okay? So let's see what Spirit says for August, for the rest of August. Okay. This message right now that I just got is specifically for Sagittarians that have children. Okay. I have to stop getting uncomfortable when they tell me to say certain things. So, I feel like some of you, I'm like literally getting the sweats right now. I'm so nervous to say this. I am seeing like children just not being given the proper attention that they need to be given. So please take that how that resonates with you. Doesn't mean that it's happening from you or by you. It could. And I'm not saying that you're neglecting a child or hurting them in any way. I don't see any pain in this. I just see lost time. Okay? And so Spirit is saying, hey, we know that you have some children in your life that you deeply care about and that you deeply love, but if you come to us for guidance, we can help you navigate your earthly schedule to clear it and have more time for your children. And then right after the child card came out, I got fresh air. So for those of you that this resonates with children, it doesn't mean that they're your birth children. They could be your birth children, nieces, nephews, cousins, somebody else's children or yours. You'll understand what I'm talking about. If it's for you, it will hit you. So fresh air. Something is stagnant. Something needs to be revitalized in that area. Okay? And now they're pulling back on that. So now for fresh air, for those of you that do not have children, what does the fresh air mean? It means that, and this is still pertaining to those that have children, so please still follow along. Something is stagnant in your life situation right now, okay? Some sort of connection. I don't know if this is an intimate relationship or a business relationship. It's very stale, and it needs to be refreshed. They're asking you to put some fresh air into a situation, kind of change it up, flip it up, and then right next to it, I got cleanse and detoxify. So again, they're telling you that this situation needs to be, beefed up. It's like spring cleaning, summer cleaning, mid-July, midsummer cleaning, I guess. Midsummer cleaning for you, Sagittarius. But they're telling you that an area of your life needs to be cleansed and detoxified, which is letting me know there might be some toxicity in there. Maybe there's more arguments than usual happening in a certain situation, okay? But they're asking you that if you're having trouble in this situation and revitalizing that and cleansing it, to come to them and ask them, pray, manifest, whatever it is that you do. Ask for guidance in clearing this and removing that toxicity from your life. This is explaining to me why we got the Ocean card for you as well, Sagittarius. Please know that what you think is a problem, okay? You think that something in this situation is a big problem. It's not a problem, okay? Something something here in August is actually a blessing in disguise. You are visualizing it and seeing it with your own eyes, and you're like, oh, why is this happening? This is a problem. It's not. It's an answer to your prayer. And you're not going to understand the reasons right now, because it's not for you to understand, okay? But you will once everything resolves. So you need to really trust in the divine's protection and guidance right now, and understand that what you think is a problem, there's a lesson in it, and you're going to learn something from it, and you're going to benefit from it, and you might even get a piece of the pie from it if you remain calm, remain even-tempered, and just see it for what it is right now and let it go. Okay? Let's get into the Work Your Light Oracle cards. This is Sagittarius, August 2019. Let's see. Okay, so whatever the situation is, whatever question you have in your head right now, or whatever you're asking Spirit or thinking about, Spirit is saying yes. Okay, the answer is yes. It's just yes, 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 yes. And then they're telling you to break the chain. Okay? So basically what they're telling you is, yes, you do need to heal somewhere. Yes, you do need to cleanse something from within your energy around you and revitalize something. And you need to break the chains within your ancestral patterns. Well, what are my ancestral patterns? Funny you should ask. I don't know what has gotten into me today, guys. I'm really sorry. So how do I break the chains? You need to go through your life, even siblings' life, your parents' life, grandparents' life, etc. And I want you to notice any patterns, okay, within their life that match your life, that match your siblings' life, that match your grandparents', etc. Find the patterns, find the repetitiveness. For some of you, a lot of it is going to be broken homes, okay? And what I mean by that, a lot of it is going to be single parent homes. Your grandmother was a single mother, your mother was a single mother, now you're a single mother, okay? Or things of that nature. And it doesn't mean that it's just that, but pay attention to patterns within your family lineage, and they're telling you it's your turn to rewrite that and break the chain. You need to heal from those, you need to let it go, you need to make different decisions, you need to do better, and you need to rewrite the future, because you're not just rewriting the future for yourself. You're rewriting the future for any children. So if you don't have children right now, Sagittarius, and this didn't resonate with you earlier, it does now, because the future children of your family, whether they're yours or your nieces or nephews, they will be affected by the changes. I know you see that shadow covering my face. It's just a family member. Hi, family member. It's my mom, so I guess I should call her mom, because she kind of gave me a look. That's my mama. Anyways, it's going to affect them. The decisions that you make, if you change these patterns now, then the new to your family, the children, the ones that are born into it, they're not going to suffer having to go through that change or that chain of patterns anymore. Okay? So let's see. It's exactly what I'm saying. This card is called the Sisterhood of the Rose. Okay? That's the card that came out. And really, it's about the beauty and the devotion that we have to the collective consciousness and humanity and ourselves, and the teacher, how everything is so mysterious and mystic, but the teacher in it, teaching other people the value and the principles and the morals and the proper way to behave and the proper way to act. For some reason, your reading, Sagittarius, is really deep, and it's about healing your soul, okay, so that you can protect the future of your family line, so that they don't have to go through the crap that you went through, okay? Whoa, here comes another one. Let me hang on while I bend over. So, Imrama is the card that you got, and that's just, where are you being called to journey to? What is your calling? Have you thought about that? Do you know that? Are you not on track or in alignment with your calling? Have you kind of fallen off and just said, oh, I'm just going to go this route because I need to go this route because it's where I can get the fastest stability, and I need... What are you being called to do, and are you headed that way? Okay, so Spirit really wants you to dig deep and say, what am I being called to do? What is my soul calling me to do? What is it that I really am excited about? And if you don't know, that's okay. Spirit is telling you to start thinking about it, okay? To start thinking about it. So let's do some tarot. Spirit, this is for Sagittarius, August 2019. I am in such a goofy mood today. Okay, so let's see. Really? They want to throw out 10 cards? No, thank you. If they're meant to be, they'll come out. That's how I feel. All right, Spirit. Okay, so I have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So pay attention here in August, Sagittarius. Again, going back into controlling your behavior. I see somebody being very resentful. Okay, oops, low battery, but I got it plugged in. I see somebody being very resentful. I see somebody being very childish. Okay, overreacting. So be careful there, okay? Let's get some more clarification. So the world came out sideways. Let me tell you why. I'm going to read it both ways because it's not upright and it's not reversed. So when a card comes out sideways, I do read sideways cards. You have a lot happening in the month of August, Sagittarius. A lot of big, good things, a lot of light, a lot of things coming to full circle. Very exciting. I think that there's a lot of endeavors that you've really been trying to get to come together as a whole, and they are in August. However, Spirit's always got some extra for you. However, be careful that you don't do something that you regret. Okay? Be careful that you don't do something that makes you hide in your shell out of embarrassment. So again, we're going back into watching your reactions to things in August. So I do feel like something might pop up where somebody's going to be, and this might not be your energy, but I'm telling you to be cautious and beware in case it is, okay? In case it is, so that you can, okay. So we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So be careful, Sagittarius, that I don't know if you are, or if anybody else around you, but you'll know where this resonates. Somebody is like super materialistic, okay? Like really materialistic, overindulges, and you know, it's okay to like the finer things in life. And it's okay to live the good life, so long as it's within proper means, okay? But I see a lot of temptation, a lot of overindulging. Overindulging doesn't mean just blowing the bank and living the finer life and going broke. It could mean overindulging in toxic behaviors as well. So you need to look out for that, Sagittarius, in August. Toxic behaviors, doing something that you regret, because that's all that's coming through here. So let's see. 8 of Wands. Okay. So I think you're going to feel like giving up. Okay, there's a lot of frustration. A lot of just like you're very frustrated with something. Something happens, because this is an action card. So it's like something happens that you were not expecting. It's going to cause you to want to like give up. It's going to cause you to feel very frustrated. And Spirit is saying you don't really need to yet, because the card that we have here is, it's okay. The card that we have here is the King of Swords. So it's saying be strong. That you are very strong. You're very intellectually strong as well, Sagittarius. So I feel like you can get through this. but just be aware. This is kind of like your warning sign that something is coming, and not to let it overtake your emotions, okay? To remain centered and calm and strong in the situation. So Spirit, can we get some closing messages for Sagittarius? So we have Cancer. The Chariot card is here. So understand that even though something, this is why it's so important for you to remain calm, because Spirit is saying the end result is actually very fair. It's going to be a very solid agreement, something that you are okay with, something that you want. It's going to be victorious on your end for both parties, okay? So that's why it's very important to check yourself and not overreact, because it's actually, like I said before, a blessing in disguise, okay? You're not going to know that right when it happens. So that's why it's important that we always check our feelings, because things that we could get really upset about in the beginning could actually turn out to be this wonderful, beautiful thing. Okay, Sagittarius, that's all I have for you today. This is your August 2019 reading. Please make sure that you subscribe and like, and I hope to see you back here soon. Bye.